morning, Talawanda. Today is Friday, January 29th, 2021.
Please make sure you're wearing your mask throughout the entire day. The only exceptions are during lunch. Stay safe, Talawanda.
Did you start a new hobby during the pandemic? The Talawanda Tribune is doing a story for their virtual magazine, changing perspectives on students and staff members who have developed a new hobby since last spring. Email talawandatribune@talawanda.org if you're interested in being profiled for your new skill.
Key Club is hosting a meeting for new members this coming Monday, February 7th. Everyone with an interest in service is welcome to join. If interested, please contact Mr. Ruther or one of the officers. Hope to see you there.
Now, for your yearbook announcement, followed by sports with Luke West-Poley.
I am Mr. Zimmerman. I'm the person who does the yearbook for Talawanda High School. One of the big things that we try to do with the yearbook is we try to decide what the theme is going to be. Last year, we did the Cowabunga, Talawanda, in the Triumvirate book. One of my favorite covers that we ever did was the Building the Brave cover from, was it 2019? And this was the 62nd yearbook that Talawanda has ever done. That's why you see volume 62. And we took a blueprint of the high school, put it on the outside of this yearbook. One of the things that people don't really understand when they're going to high school is how much you're going to appreciate this stuff when you're out of high school, because you may remember this stuff now and you may have all your social media and Instagram stuff. Looking back on this is going to jog your memory and say, oh, I remember this, or oh, I remember that person, or oh, I remember the time that this happened. And this book is important if you want to try to remember that stuff. So some people will ask, why is the yearbook called the Triumvirate? That back in 1956, there were 4 different school districts that were make up Talawanda. There was Milford, Hanover, Oxford, and Riley. So 3 of those high schools, Milford, Hanover, and Oxford, decided to come together and make one big high school. Those 3 schools make up the Triumvirate because there were 3, and I think the story goes there were 3 city-states that made up Rome back in when Rome was founded. So, and they were called the Triumvirate. So that's kind of where the name comes from. This is probably the most unique year you will ever have in high school. So this is a yearbook you most definitely need to have. You can go to jostens.com and order it, or you can see me in room 301 and I can get it ordered for you. But make sure you do it sooner rather than later because the price is going to go up the longer you wait.
The bowling teams both fell to Ross last night. Mixed up my teams. Yesterday it was the Ross Rams that they went up against. The boys by a score of 2,695 to 1,857. David Harrison led the team with a 339 series. On the girls' side, they dropped the match with a final score of 2178 to 1747. Jessica Myers led the Lady Brave with a 309 series. The teams led into the home stretch of the season next week as they will host the Harrison Wildcats at Oxford Lanes. Home games for this weekend, the boys basketball team will do battle with the Mount Healthy Owls at 6:30 tonight. The swim teams will go for their 15th straight conference titles at the SWAC Championships, the Miami Rec Center tomorrow, and the hockey team will stop off at home to take on the Beaver Creek Beavers at 5:15 for the nightcap tomorrow. And that's our broadcast on this lovely Friday. I'm Luke West-Poley. Thanks so much for watching. 2 dope boys don't want beef. They're just overweight vegetarians. Enjoy this swim and dive update before their conference meet this weekend. Have a great and safe weekend, Talawanda, and we'll see you on Monday.
I think the season's going really well. I think our team is the strongest it's ever been, and I think we're going to show that at SWAC this weekend. I would say that we're all just getting in the pool as much as possible and starting to taper a little bit so that we are ready to kick Ross's butt. I don't think I've ever really found anything that gross, but one time my friend did break her wrist while swimming, and that was pretty nasty.
It's gone pretty well so far. Like always, we've had a very successful season so far. The boys have had an undefeated regular season, and that included a exciting 4-point win over Baden a couple of weeks ago. The girls team has not been quite as successful. We've been undermanned in a couple of meets, but we've still compiled a 6-3 record. So they've been pretty successful this year as well. I'm really happy with all the kids and how they're swimming right now. Almost all my upperclassmen are swimming faster than they were last year already, and the freshmen keep getting better and better every meet. So far it's been a good year. So for the SWAC meet and for the sectional meet after SWAC, we're starting something that all swimmers love called taper. During the season, we're lifting, we're doing abs, we're swimming lots and lots of yardage. The kids are pretty much constantly sore all season long. And then when we get to the end of the season, we taper, which means we stop lifting, we reduce our yardage, we focus more on up-tempo sprint type training. And that allows the kids to really finally be able to rest, fully recover. The idea there and the hope is that once you've recovered and your body is finally fully healed, you're stronger than you were at any point in the season. And they're feeling fresh, mentally excited, and hopefully ready to swim really fast. So this week we've stopped our lifting program. The yardage is coming down at practice each night a little bit. And kids are just finally starting to feel fresh in the water. And for as successful as we've been so far, now we should be even more successful, really being fresh now in the water.